Spending a little time in the cemetery on these days. Check this out. There's not many signs here in the cemetery. They do have a cemetery association, a president, a secretary, a chairman of lots. But check this out. I want you to look at this sign. There we go, rising up. Please stay on pavement. Please stay on pavement. Here at the Sardis Cemetery, as I mentioned, people have been laid to rest since about 1871, and there is an historical marker here in the cemetery. Notice, if you would please, it's very grassy, but you can see, let me pan out, there you go. There is pavement, there is a dustless area, there is concrete, and it makes a circle. A couple of things. Sometimes I'll walk through the cemetery. I try to get a little D3, so I'll take my shirt off, but whenever I get to the cemetery, I always put my shirt back on out of respect. And the other thing is, if there's ever a vehicle parked here, I turn around, do not enter. I respect their time with their gone but not forgotten loved ones. One of my favorite verses in the Bible is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23. It says, above all else, guard your heart, for therein is the wellspring of life. Above all else, guard your heart, for therein is the wellspring of life. How do you do it? Well, Solomon goes on in the next few verses to the close of the chapter and gives us some hints. He says, be careful what you say. As Jesus said, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. You may want to let your speech or conversation be a little indicator of how your heart is. He says, watch what you say. He says, also watch where you look. Keep your gaze straight ahead. And near the end of that chapter, he talks about choose a good path, have a level path, solid ground. To use the cemetery phrase, stay on the pavement. I used to cover all kinds of ground, running and walking and doing all kinds of things. But ever since I tore my Achilles, God granted my prayer. I'm back to walking for exercise. May the good Lord be praised. But I want to tell you something. I look for level ground. Let me encourage you. It's a great, great Vesper today. The book of Proverbs about 20 times talks about the path or the paths we take. The Bible talks about the way, the course, the road, the path. Stay on the path. Stay on the pavement. Go God's way. Above all else, guard your heart. Watch your words. Keep your eyes focused straight ahead and walk the level and the good path. Today's Vesper, and just a phrase, stay on the pavement. God bless you. Have a good evening.